What's up, guys? We're discussing oversharing and exposing or giving out your plans prematurely. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and this is your girl CY. So, oversharing is mostly or basically just giving out information that has been unsolicited for, unsolicitedly. Giving out information willingly that has not been asked for, like just oversharing, just overly sharing stuff that is not even important. And then there's giving out your plans prematurely. Now, giving out your plans prematurely is what has ruined us. And I have been a victim of this many times before I learned. I learned that this was not safe. So the first instance that I learned that giving out your plans prematurely or announcing your plans prematurely is bad was when I was 20 and I was in campus in my second year. And me and my friend had met these two guys that had fallen in love with us from another country, and they had planned that we should go to their country. And so this was definitely a secret because we were three of us in that circle, but then two of us knew of this thing because we were the two of us when we met these guys. So now it's my birthday, and the other friend of mine is talking to one of those guys, and in their chat they talk about, oh, we've planned for you guys to come for a 1 week vacation and this and this and this. So tell us the dates you're gonna be free so that we can book the flight, the ticket. So my friend gets excited and she shares the story in front of the three of us. And now this other friend has a slight frown on her face, just a bit, but she didn't show it entirely. But then we noticed, me and the other friend that we're supposed to go on the trip with, we noticed that after we've shared this, the guys go radio silent on us. They go dead on us. They just ghost us. They never talk to us until now, 9 years later. Yeah. And that is when we knew, like, oh no, we did something wrong. We shouldn't have announced our plans prematurely. And the thing is, it's not just that sometimes somebody is going to visit a witch doctor on you or do something. No, sometimes there's just the presence of a bad spirit, or that person might be carrying a bad spirit that is a spirit of sabotaging things, and that person might not be aware of it. Sometimes the person also wishes you well, but because they carry a spirit of sabotage in them, that spirit will sabotage the plans. And sometimes you do not know the height of the plans that you had, because we had innocent plans of just traveling outside the country, and we thought that it's just a vacation. But you see, sometimes we do not know that when we go for that vacation, maybe we would have landed the best jobs of our lives. We would have landed the opportunity to change our lives. We would have landed something that would make us not even come back to our country again. Yeah. But sometimes it is just a sabotaging spirit that is in someone. Sometimes when we share a plan prematurely, the other person might speak against it. You know, life and death is in the tongue. The tongue carries power, because the Bible says again that whatever we bind on earth shall be bound, and whatever we come into agreement with in heaven shall be loosed. So you can now imagine if this person gets to hear our plans and this person speaks against it. This person is like, okay, so we shall see if you're going to go for that trip. That we shall see only is standing as a barrier for you guys not to go on this trip. For example, I'm just using a trip as an example, yeah? This person can say, I cancel it. I cancel that trip. You're not going for that trip. This person can do it. And then another thing that I did not know until recently, even as a Christian, is that some people cry to God the whole night. They cry and cry against your plans. They put hindrance against your plans, and they're Christians. They're Christians. So some of these things is not that someone is going to go to a witch doctor. It is somebody is going to just speak negatively, and it's done. And of course, the height of it all is that a person can go and consult a witch doctor to cancel your plans, or a person can just go to a spiritualist to cancel your plans, to kill your plans, and not just to kill the plan that you have for that moment, but to kill now every good plan coming, since now the person has seen that you have potential to attract even good things to come your way. You will never experience them again now, what we call it in Swahili, we call it unamalizwa kisiasa, like you're finished politically, because like you have potential now. They have seen your potential. And this is one of the reasons why we need to keep our plans secret. Oversharing is also intertwined with giving out your plans or sharing your plans prematurely. Is intertwined. Why? Because you can be telling a story, and then somebody just asks you, where did you go? Because the monitoring spirit is a spirit that likes to probe. Unless, where did you go this weekend? It's like, oh, I didn't go anywhere. I was at the offices. I was at the embassy. Oh, at the embassy. What you doing at the embassy? Oh, I actually went to pick up my passport because my visa has been, I've been given an approval. Or I actually wanted to drop my passport because I'm applying for this visa or something. And this person straight up cancels your plans in their head, or their spirit of sabotage sabotages your plan. So, like, the medicine to not overshare sometimes is limit your words. Limit whatever you're saying. If somebody asks you, how was your weekend? My weekend was fine. I went to the club. Give out plans that are not even necessarily plans to boost you or plans to give you a future and a hope. Give out plans or answer questions vaguely. Like, I went to the club, I had fun, that's it. You don't have to say, I went to this place, I met with this guy, and this guy has promised me to. Now that's when the devil comes in and destroys the plans. But then again, another medicine that people do not know of this oversharing is, do not ask people for their own information. Stop asking people for their own stories so that they do not ask you, because the less you ask, the less you're likely to be asked back. Most people don't know that you can just refrain from wanting to know about somebody's business, and they'll just naturally refrain from wanting to know about yours. Because if I go in and start asking you, how much do you earn? How much are you earning in this place? How much is this apartment? This person now has the power to ask you the same kind of questions, yet you did not want to share in the first place. So let's be wise. Let's ask God to help us shut our mouths, because some of these things are just spiritual, and sometimes the monitoring spirit is in you. You're the one that is working against yourselves. So we just need deliverance sometimes, and we need to ask God to help us. Kindly like, follow, and subscribe to my channel.